What's up, guys? This is Sunny, and today I'm back with my Ask Me Sunday show, Talk Tech Talk Show. Okay, you guys could ask me anything today, anything about tech, anything about your hack and touch bill. If you are planning to build a budget gaming PC, just you could ask me here, and I can answer you, and you don't have to go and leave me a comment and ask me. So it's up to you guys, whatever you want to ask. And today I'll answer some questions that I get from you guys, and I'll definitely answer you. And so today we'll talk about smartwatch, okay? Because the last video I made, and we were talking about, I was talking about the smartwatch, and then suddenly my connection got really crappy and I got disconnected. So it was pretty bad. So yes, so today we'll talk about smartwatch, and today we'll talk about my MSI GeForce GTX 970 I picked up recently, and I'm really loving it. I had the reference NVIDIA GeForce GTX 970, and it was great, but I didn't really like the temperature I was getting from the stock NVIDIA reference 970, but I'm pretty happy with the MSI GTX 970. Really worth spending that money, and I get to really push my MSI GTX 970 up to 190 plus 190 core clock and plus 500 the memory clock. Now, well, I had my NVIDIA reference card. I couldn't go more than was like 70 on the core clock and like 300 on the memory clock. So I was really disappointed. Uh, you know, I feel like the money wasn't worth it. So I just sold that my reference card, and I picked up the MSI one. And I will see how the MSI one works. If I'm still looking forward to get myself a 980, so maybe I'll just wait and see if there's a good deal. I buy all my parts from Newegg and Micro Center. So if you guys are looking to buy, and if you definitely should, you guys should always check if you have a Micro Center store around you guys. Like, you could just search Micro Center. Now the problem is you can order nothing from Micro Center website. No, you can't. You could only go to the store and pick up something. You could reserve before you get to the store, the location. And Newegg you could order from online. Newegg always got good deals. So this is the two. Sometimes I pick up some parts from eBay. The problem with eBay, like, you could buy a graphic card, and after like a month or like 2 weeks, if the card goes back, it's kind of hard to return the card and get the money back. And some of the seller, they don't want to answer, and then you gotta open a case with PayPal. Just scandals. And that's the reason I don't really deal with eBay, that often. I rather deal with Amazon because I like the way they have everything set up. So yeah, it's definitely worth looking into that. You know, just I feel like stay away from eBay. Don't buy stuff from eBay because so hard to return stuff. When you get from eBay, and I just think it's not worth throwing your money place like eBay, and it's so hard to get your money. Like, I like Newegg, you could return, and you just have to wait for until they receive the item and they check it and they refund you right away. Now they do have some parts in Newegg you don't get you only get like a gift card. They don't really refund the money back to you, your card, like if you get a graphic card or anything. So make sure you check before you buy. And also, oh, one more thing I forgot to mention. So I'm planning to build a Skylake build with the new Skylake CPU and a Z170 motherboard. Now I'm debating about getting a Z170, the gigabyte motherboard gaming, or the MSI gaming. So I'm still iffy about that, but I was thinking getting the red and black Z170. I believe that's the gaming from MSI, and because they also match with my MSI GTX 970. So I'm trying to go with like a red and black theme. Now I'm actually gonna build a system for one of my friend, so I'm just gonna share with you guys and just build a system. Um, I know you guys thinking why build him a uh, system with the Skylake, PC with Skylake, not why not with the X99? He's not really a person who does a lot of video editing or anything or like any content creation. He's just playing video game and maybe browsing and all this. So his main focus is playing game. So definitely, I'm gonna give him the 970 I have right now, and I'm gonna go and pick up maybe a 980 or a 980 Ti. But 980 Ti is really expensive, and I'm not feeling like to throw all that money. I don't really need six gig VRM. I think I'm okay with 3.5 GTX 970 or a uh, GTX 980 4 gig. I think that's enough for me. To the truth, a 970 is enough for me, but because I don't play game, you know, 1440p or 4K. I have a 1080p, 144 hertz. So a 970 is good, but then I like to play my games in 144 hertz. So I'm thinking about maybe go with the GTX 980 and then just a game like Battlefield 4 and go with GTX 980 and just drop the setting a little bit from ultra to high, and then you could get constantly 144 frame, and so you could play 144 hertz, and it's definitely worth it if you play game like uh, Battlefield Hardline or Battlefield 4. It's really worth it. So now we'll just answer some question. Okay. Mm, so my giveaway. And a lot of people. Okay. All right. So my giveaway, October 18. That's when I'm gonna announce the winner for those two Samsung SSD, the 850 Evo 120 gig, and the TP-Link wireless PCI adapter. So you guys have to wait until October 18. Okay, so okay, so I get a lot of question about Dell XPS 8700. Now, if you're trying to fit a 980 Ti or maybe 970, okay. So I had my Dell XPS 8700. I had 970 SSC in there, EVGA GTX 970 SSC, uh, and I had no problem installing that card. If you have a card length like 10.5 inches, you are perfectly fine, or maybe even a little bit more. The only problem when you're installing a longer, like the length is little longer in a graphic card, in a Dell XPS 8700, you have to move those SATA cables because the SATA cables are kind of little short. So the best thing to do, get a little longer SATA cable. So what happened, you could go over the card, because the once comes with the Dell XPS 87 is a little short. So what happened when you're installing the card in there, and there's not really too much space there, so just get like those cheap SATA, SATA cable, and then so you could go over it and then just plug the SATA. So that's the only problem. But you can fit a graphic card uh, length up to 10.5, maybe 10.6, but 10.5 should be perfect. So when I said 10.5, 10.5 is the length of a EVGA GTX 970 SSC is a 10.5 length. EVGA GTX 960 SSC, the 10.5 length. Even the reference, I believe GTX 970 is the same length, 10.5. So you could install all those cards. When you install a 980 in your Dell XPS, make sure you upgrade the power supply. Don't push yourself. Make sure you get at least a 600 watt power supply in there. 600 watt, you should be perfectly fine. And yeah, and if you're going with the GTX 970 and you have a Dell XPS 8700, I don't. I had my Dell XPS with a GTX 970, and I had no problem with the stock power supply. So don't worry if you have a stock power supply and you have a GTX 970, it worked perfectly fine with me. So yours should work perfect with no problem. So the moment you get to 980, you should upgrade your power supply, and it's not that hard to upgrade a power supply and a GTX. Oh, sorry, Dell XPS 8700. I had my power supply here. I want to show you guys, but so yeah, so I had to upgrade my power supply and my PC here. The reason I had to upgrade, I had a Corsair Corsair, I believe it was a Corsair TX 600 watt power supply. I still had the power supply. For some reason, when I had the 780, and the moment the card goes on the load, and what happened is the right away the system shut off. Now, when I had the 970 in there, I didn't have that problem. The moment I install my 980 and I play game, and the moment the card, takes all, that all like takes all the load and stuff, and right there it just crashed. So yeah, I don't know. For 780, they did recommend 600 watt power supply or 550 or 600. I had a 600 power supply, and it didn't work well. So sorry, I had to take it out, and then I went to Micro Center and I picked up a Corsair CS CS5 no sorry CS 750 watt power supply. Now it's working perfectly fine and no issue at all. All right, what else I got for you guys? And I'm talking a lot of like blah blah blah, but I'm trying to give you guys as much information I can. So the smartwatch. So let's talk about the smartwatch, right? Okay. So as you guys can see, I have my Moto 360 watch. Now I've been using this watch for more than a week, and I'm really loving this watch. You could pick this one up from Micro Center. Actually, Micro Center don't have that watch. Okay, you could pick this watch up from Staples or Best Buy for $149. And this watch works flawlessly with iPhones and any Android. And I think that's the best smartwatch you could pick up right now for $149. And guess what? Works with iPhone perfect. So you guys should definitely look into this. And everything works perfect. Did I shoot a video on that? Maybe not, right? Okay. So let me just show you guys quick. So you have to install that app called Android Wear. Okay, to your iPhone. Can you see it? As you can see, it's connected though. Okay, right here. You see it's connected right here. Okay, just install that app and it should work perfectly fine. Just connect the Bluetooth and you get text and everything. I'll just show you guys right now. Okay, so you guys will see. Let's see if I could text myself. All right. Let's see. Should see it here. Should come up in some time. Yep, it's right here. Let's see if I can show you guys. Oh, hold on, let me bring it up. Okay. Now, can you see it? Yes, it's hard to show, but right here, I guess just. Okay, so there is the text, guys. I don't know why this thing is not like not working, but it should work perfectly fine. So yeah, you could text, you could email works, and like you can text, but you can see the text. If you have an Android phone, then you could um, text from it, I believe, using the voice. But the call works too. I'll show you guys. So if I call myself, and okay, I'll try to call myself, and you guys will see a call coming through. So as you can see, there's a call coming. Okay, so the call works. Now you can pick up from here, but then you have to use your phone to speak. So you can speak from here. So yeah, guys, let me know what you guys think, and give me a sec. All right, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. So guys want a smartwatch, go to Best Buy, or you could go to Best Buy website and order one. You could go to Staple website and order one. I believe 149 right now. But if you want with the black belt, I think it's cost a little bit more money, so you have to pay like 199. But if you want just the belt, regular belt, then it's 149. You could get the one with the brown belt, whatever. But I personally like the all black. So let me know what you guys think. And that should be it. So if you guys have any question, I'm just gonna make this video real short. I supposed to start the live tech talk around 9 o'clock, but I was out fishing, so I came late. And other than that, if you guys have any question, you could ask me, and I'll be more than happy to answer you guys. But let me see. I think you guys could see here. Can you guys? I don't know. The list is. Hmm. So, like I said, every Sunday I'll be doing live talk shows, so you guys could ask me anything you want. Any budget gaming question, any hack and touch question, any graphic card question, anything you guys got. If you want to upgrade your power supply, what do you want to go? You could ask me anything, and if I'm not, if you don't catch me in live talk show, then you could catch me in comments, message me. You guys could ask me in Twitter. My Twitter at notsunny7, and my Instagram same notsunny7. And also I have my Facebook page. You guys could ask me question there. So yeah, there's a lot of way you guys could get to me, and I'm always here. So got one thing. Give me a second, guys. I'm trying to find the easy way. The easy way for you guys, so you guys could. Okay. So I'm gonna answer a question real quick. Okay. I'm trying to find that question. That was very interesting. And okay, so I get this question a lot, right? If you're building a Hackintosh, which motherboard you should go with? I know, like last person told me same thing. Oh, everyone goes, get a gigabyte motherboard and start building a Hackintosh. Okay, you have to understand gigabyte motherboard are the best motherboard for Hackintosh. If you're planning to build a Hackintosh and reliable, go with the Gigabyte motherboard. Because if you get any other motherboard like Asus, MSI, or whatever other brand out there, you gonna or SROG, you're gonna work extra hard than somebody have a Gigabyte motherboard. They will work less than you, and they will build even a stable system, will be more reliable. So my best suggestion to you guys, you're a first time Hackintosh builder, or you're a Hackintosh builder and you're trying to build the X99 Hackintosh, or Z97, Z87, stick with Gigabyte motherboard. Okay, if that's your intention to build a Hackintosh, because if you use a Asus motherboard, use any other motherboard, trust me, you'll be stuck and you'll be searching all over. There's so many forums out there, but the popular motherboard that everyone use, Gigabyte motherboard. If you're building a X99, my recommended motherboard will be Gigabyte X99 UD3 motherboard, uh, X99 UD4 motherboard, X99 UD5 motherboard. Make sure you get Gigabyte, and it'll be a lot easier for you guys. And I know there is one person, I don't remember the name, one or two persons, they left comment in my video and they said, why you recommending people um, Kepler GPU over Maxwell? Okay, so my answer for them, look, if you are a first-time builder, okay, you want to stay away from this extra graphic card work, the common, the flags, because not too many new guys, they know about how to use the flags properly or the kicks. So my suggestion was for someone new, or someone who don't want any headache like getting the WebDriver, because you have to understand, when Apple released the next OS X version and you update and your NVIDIA WebDriver is not ready, your system is crashed. So the best thing to do, get a Kepler GPU, and have a Kepler GPU, use the Kepler GPU to finish building your system. And then when you are stable, have like a cheap Kepler GPU. The one I always suggest people just get the reference Kepler, NVIDIA reference GTX 760. You could pick up that graphic card for, or the EVGA one. You could pick up one for, I believe, eBay or anywhere Micro Center, Newegg for $150, 100, and sometimes you could get it for like $130. So it's really worth having a Kepler GPU next to you. And later on, when your system is stable, then you could get a Maxwell graphic card and then get the driver. So anytime your system crash because you mistakenly upgrade to the next OS X version, you could just install your GTX 760 Kepler GPU and you're okay until the update, the WebDriver release for the Maxwell GPU, and then you can install back your Maxwell GPU. So it's up to you guys. You know, it's not what I'm recommending you guys, because I want you guys to have easy way, not just go crazy wandering around. So that's the reason I recommended Kepler GPU and Hackintosh than the Maxwell GPU. But everyone got their own opinion, so I'm just saying what I think is, well, easier for you guys, right? And there's one more question. All right. Okay. Does RAM matter building a Hackintosh? RAM doesn't really matter when you're building a Hackintosh. RAM really, no, it doesn't really matter, because I really never paid attention to the RAM when I was building a Hackintosh. Okay, sometime when you overclock the RAM way too much, like sometime OS X doesn't support maybe a 3000 megahertz RAM, so you have to make sure you uh, downclock the RAM, or just reset to stock default, and then you could go and try booting the system. But RAM really doesn't matter. Does the okay? Does SSD matter? SSD doesn't matter. You could use any SSD. You could use a hard drive. But remember, if you're using any new hard drive from Western Digital or Seagate, you have to do do little tweaks. And yeah, I never used it, but I read about it. You have to do some stuff, and I just look. If I'm building a Hackintosh, I'm gonna stay away from hard drive. I'm gonna go with SSD because I want to pull as much power I can from this system because I'm spending what 15, 2,000, $3,000 in it. So you could keep a SSD for backup, but I really don't suggest you guys to use a SSD to boot your. I really don't suggest you guys to boot your system from hard drive, not SSD. Obviously, you want the SSD. Go with the fastest SSD you could get out there. Um, all right. Okay, so correction. Okay, do you have to get a specific power supply? No, you could use any power supply. Power supply doesn't really matter when you're building a Hackintosh because power supply doesn't have any software work. I feel like, yeah, yeah, you don't really need the power supply like specific Corsair power supply or EVGA power supply or Cooler Master power supply. You could have any power supply. Don't worry about that. It's okay. And the cooler doesn't matter, obviously, so don't worry about that. And that's about it, guys. The main thing that matters, the motherboard, the CPU. Even the CPU is not supported. You could use some other CPU, but CPU matter, motherboard matter, graphic card matters. That's the main thing. So yeah, guys, we're just gonna cut this short today because, like I say, I supposed to start the talk show around 9 p.m., but I was out fishing. I did catch two fish, and so I was late. But next week I'll be on again live at 9 p.m. or could be earlier 8 p.m. I'll try my best to be. And if you guys have any question, you could save for that moment, and then you could ask me. Yeah, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe, and make sure you guys subscribe for that giveaway and leave the comment saying what you want, because I'm gonna pick randomly from the comment, and you have to make sure you are subscribed, because I'm gonna make sure you are subscribed. If I pick your name and you're not subscribed to my channel, I can give you. The giveaway is for my subscribers, so you have to be subscribed to my channel. Peace. See you next weekend. Peace.